morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Tuesday, December 4th, 2012. The strongest typhoon of the season is slamming into the southern Philippine island of Mindanao right now. 35 people at least are reported dead. Some 45,000 people have been evacuated to shelters, and the entire island's electricity supply has been cut off either by the storm or by the government to prevent further damage. Winds in excess of 130 miles per hour are pounding the island right now. It's not known what the future path of the storm is, but most of these storms generally continue to head to the west toward Japan and ultimately to mainland China. In the Black Sea this morning, in the western part of the sea, there is a very serious storm with heavy seas and high winds. It's already sent one ship to the bottom. That would be the Volga Balt 199, which is a coal carrier. Had 15 people on board. 3 crew members have been rescued. When rescuers and TV crews were out in the area looking for the sunken ship, they found another ship, a cargo ship with 14 crew members on board that had lost engine power completely and was heavily listing in the seas. This area is about 25 miles east of the northern end of the Bosphorus Straits. The Bosphorus Straits remain open right now. The owners of the Sasago Tunnel west of Tokyo that saw that tunnel collapse with the 80-some-odd 1.5-ton slabs of concrete landing on cars are seeing their offices raided right now by Japanese police. 9 people were killed early Sunday morning. Apparently, the Central Nippon Expressway Company has indicated that since the tunnel was constructed in 1977, there has not been any record of repairs performed on the tunnel since then that they've been able to find. They did say, however, that the tunnel was inspected as recently as September and they could find nothing amiss. What's apparently being focused on now is a series of small bolts that hold up a steel belt that holds the 1.5-ton concrete panels in place. Those bolts may have rusted with age. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway and Swiss Re are involved in a major dispute over a significant life reinsurance agreement between the two. Berkshire Hathaway is claiming that Swiss Re owes it about $500 million to $1 billion. Berkshire Hathaway acted as a reinsurer for Swiss Re's American Life unit, and part of the arrangement included a co-insurance provision, which means that Swiss Re had to pay a portion of the claims. Buffett claims they haven't, and it has not yet gone to arbitration, but he's definitely pressing the case. Keep in mind that Buffett, in fact, invested several $billion in Swiss Re several years ago at the height of the financial crisis, and he made off with a very nice profit, actually. The Securities and Exchange Commission is acting against the U.S. Big Four accounting firms, specifically regarding their agreements with subcontracting accounting firms in China. Chinese law requires a higher percentage of locally contracted Chinese accounting work to go hand in hand with Big Four work that's being done in China when accounting reviews and audits are being done with Chinese companies. Here's the problem. The Securities and Exchange Commission is asking for access to audit documents for work done in China on U.S. listed businesses. The American accounting firms are saying that Chinese laws on state secrets leave them unable to share their work papers with the federal government. Investors should be worried. Without a resolution, U.S.-listed Chinese companies could be left without a U.S.-registered firm to audit their financial accounts. This issue came to light just yesterday with a scandal in Canada, when the Canadian securities regulator scolded Ernst & Young, one of the Big Four, for its role in the collapse of a Chinese company called Sino-Forest, including its failure to follow auditing standards or to exercise sufficient skepticism, which is, after all, the role of an auditor. An email from one of Ernst & Young's Sino-Forest audit team members included the line, quote, "I believe they could show us trees anywhere and we would not know the difference." Here's an interesting story. Flagstone Re, which was finally still its purchase consummated by Validus this week, 1/3 of Flagstone's shareholders voted against a proposed $26 million compensation package for the company's directors. The vote was non-binding, as Flagstone's already contractually bound to pay the bonuses, but the reinsurer is required to hold the golden parachute vote under the dodd-frank law which came into effect earlier this year. Flagstone proxy statements on the proposal said that the top 5 executives stand to receive a total of $26 million if Flagstone executives are dismissed without cause following the merger. The CEO, David Brown, would be in line for $8.2 million. Gary Prestia, Guy Swain, Patrick Boisvert, and David Flitman would each receive between $4 and $5 million each. And if you're in Lloyd's and if you're an underwriter, you might want to take note of this. The highest paid player in American baseball is Alex Rodriguez. He makes some estimated $27.5 million a year. Yesterday, the Yankees announced that he's having a hip operation and is going to miss half of the 2013 baseball season. Somebody is going to have a claim to pay for the Yankees. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you.